me share something with you, Koinonia Christian Church. Can I share something with you? Let me share with you, I told 9 o'clock the service, let me share with you the best way to guarantee to guarantee the longevity of a church. How we can ensure, Connie, how we can ensure that Koinonia, and any other church, this is a foolproof plan. If you want to make sure a church always stays around, there's only one thing you need to do. You see, I know some pastors, I won't tell you their name, but a couple of pastors say, if I just get me 2 Cowboys and 2 Mavericks, we'll be all right. If I can just get me a couple Cowboys and a couple Mavericks, we can do some things. If I can just secure some wealthy people. If I can just get a few wealthy people and, boy, we can do some things for the Lord. But you know something I discovered? If you want to make sure that a church's doors are always open, that the lights are always on, minister to the poor. Preacher makes no sense. Yes, it makes plenty of sense. Because Jesus says that the poor will always be with you. And if the poor is always with us and we're ministering to the poor, then God has to keep us around to minister to the poor. God, you don't have to beg the poor to pray. The poor wake up every morning with brand new mercies realized about them. They're always thanking God, not for the big things, but God, thank you for bread. Thank you for water. Thank you for shelter. Thank you for shoes on my feet, food on my table, a shelter. Thank you, God. But sometimes God will bless us beyond our ability to remember him. I got one word of advice. Anytime I encounter a wealthy person, when I encounter a wealthy believer, and I have good friends that are wealthy believers, are very good friends, awesome people, and they're very wealthy. I have one piece of advice for every wealthy friend I have. That is, when you go to bed at night, push your slippers far under the bed. I tell every wealthy person I know, when you go to bed at night, push your slippers far under the bed. Well, why, preacher? Because when you get up in the morning, you got to hit your knees to reach your shoes, and that puts you in the mindset of you got to hit your knees every morning. And thank God